What's up, guys? This is Brandon Harris from theurbangeek.com. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to do like a top tech story wrap up for the day. So, it looks like the PoPo have run up in the offices of Gizmodo. Apparently, this is being reported by MacRumors.com. It looks like the police have entered the home of Gizmodo editor Jason Chen, and they seized 4 computers, right? They took 4 computers, they took 2 servers, and a bunch of other items related to Gizmodo stuff. These guys could be in a world of trouble. Now, the scary part is, if they have like emails that are going back and forth with whoever they bought it from that are kind of shady, and it might say something like, we know this isn't right, but we're gonna buy it anyway, that's a problem. These guys could be in some serious trouble. So, good luck to Gizmodo. I think they do a heck of a job. Didn't quite like how they handled the whole iPhone story. It's kind of like their heads just exploded and they wanted to get as many page views as possible, which is cool because that's what they do at the end of the day. They try to get more page views, but the way they handled this was not classy at all. So, kind of wish that Engadget would have gotten the story. I'm pretty sure that the guy, Josh Top, would have handled this a lot better. But anyway, good luck, Gizmodo. You guys could be screwed. Here's another crazy story. This isn't so techie geeky. This is kind of like scientisty, but it's really cool. Scientists have found the gene that allows you to grow new organs, right? So you could grow a new head if you wanted to. I'd like to grow a new head. That'd be kind of cool, especially if I like mess something up pretty badly, like if I lose half of my brain some type of way, which has happened before. If I lose half of my brain some type of way, then they can just grow me a new one. Why not? This is really cool for like soldiers that lose a finger or a leg or something. They could just grow it back automatically. Now, I heard some other stuff a while back called pixie dust that they were experimenting with, where they would like pour some kind of magical pixie dust on top of somebody's limb to grow it back. But I haven't heard much about that lately, so maybe it didn't work out. So hopefully scientists nail this down. Sounds kind of cool. I'd like to have 2 heads. Why not? So it looks like BlackBerry is stepping their game up. It looks like they are trying to release a new OS and try to keep up with maybe the Palm Pres and the iPhone OSs, and especially Google Android. They are calling this supposedly BlackBerry 6. Looks kind of cool. We've seen some screenshots of what the new OS could look like. They look kind of beta pro typey, but you know, they seems like BlackBerry's trying to finally catch up to what the cell phone market has done in the past 2 or 3 years. So let's see what happens. I've never owned a BlackBerry, don't really care too much about them. They're kind of weird to me, even though I do business all day long. But you lost to the iPhones, my friend, and the Androids and things like that. So step your game up. Let's see what you have to offer. All right. So in the large, vast pool of companies coming out with these brand new tablets, and most of these companies just have screenshots of what it should look like, WePad, which people thought was vaporware for a while, seems to actually be showing some demos of their software. Doesn't look that impressive. Now, it does sport multitasking, and from the screenshots that we've seen and some of the videos that we've seen, you can like move different windows around almost like you would on a desktop, but it does not look that good. They seriously need to get somebody in there that has some kind of design qualities and some kind of design skills and an eye for that. But right now it looks pretty sad. I'm not quite sure if this thing is ever going to hit the market, and if it does, probably won't be that successful, but hey, who knows? We all know what happened to the Juju. So, WePad, good luck, but I definitely love my iPad, and I don't see myself switching to another tablet anytime soon. So, good luck, guys. WePad. So this is kind of crazy. You know I'm an Apple guy. I got a whole bunch of different Apple products. Somebody has done a test on the MacBook, the new i7s, MacBook Pro, and it seems like some of them are reaching 100 degrees Celsius. That could hurt. And I feel sorry for anybody's lap right now that this thing is sitting on, because that hurts. You're not having any kids, and I think that this needs to be addressed. Now, I'm not sure if there's some kind of software update that Apple could release that would make this, you know, a little bit more easy on the area, you know what I mean? But that's not good. So let's see what happens. I don't have the new i7 yet. It's kind of been a hard sell for me to get that. Maybe I'll sell my old one right now, but I'm perfectly fine with my old one. I upgraded the RAM and everything, and it seems to move as fast as I need it to move. But maybe if I go and play with an i7, I'll buy it. Anyway, I'm not going to buy it until there's a fix for this, because I would like to have kids one day. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of women out there that would like to have kids with me. Just playing, babe. So yeah, Apple, let's fix that. Okay? Alright. It looks like the Nook outsold the Kindle over this past month. Now, I think Kindle and Amazon were kind of expecting this, and that's why they've ramped up production and are going to start putting their Kindle inside of stores, because, you know, there are a lot of things in this world that you like to buy on the internet, but maybe something that expensive you just don't want to buy if you've never seen one in person. So throwing these things inside of a couple of, I think they're Targets, could ramp up some more sales for Kindle. But this Nook thing looks pretty cool, and the Kindle is slowly dying. It's kind of sad. There's no kind of competition right now with the iPad. Now, of course, it has some kind of, you know, features that'll last, the battery lasts forever and things like that, but the functionality of it is not good right now. When you compare it to something like the iPad that has all these crazy apps, there's only a few $100s more, and has the full web internet and browser and loveliness on there. So Amazon, I know you're probably feverishly working right now on something that looks like that iPad. You need to step the game up. All right, that's the theme for today. Step your game up. All right. This isn't a story really for today, but I would like some answers. I am interested in buying a Droid Incredible. It looks kind of incredible, and I want a phone that I can tether my iPad to. Currently, you can't do that with the iPhone. I have the latest software update, so I can't go back and revert. But anyway, if the Droid Incredible will allow me to use it as a Wi-Fi hotspot, I will probably buy one just to have a second phone line and have the Wi-Fi hotspot, the mobile hotspot. So if anybody out there knows officially if this will allow me to do that, I will sign up and buy one today. And I'll do a review of it too, so that'd be kind of cool. So somebody out there in YouTube land, let me know, and I would much appreciate it. Thanks. So that is my tech wrap up for today. Today is Monday, April, I have no idea, April 26th. And this is the first of many videos that I might do each day. Let's see how this takes off and if people enjoy it or not. I'll be more concise with interviews later on, but this is just a test run, so we'll see how this goes. So this is Brandon Harris from theurbangeek.com, signing off. Have a good day. Bye.